we are back with another team preview. This time we have Lucas and Bolt up. And let's just get right into it right here. Is the Mike Davis trade the worst trade in LOD history? It's close. If it's not, I can't really think of another one that's high that sticks out on my mind. But Mike Davis for first overall, for a first rounder, definitely a huge impact there. And kind of looking at his keepers, he really doesn't have anybody else, that's going to help him there. I think after this draft, he might have the fourth worst record, fourth worst lineup in his division.
Yeah, I mean, again, what I love about this is I don't know what's happening, but again, I'm in the easiest division. I mean, if you think about it, all the three teams other than myself and the Solomonic have been previewed because you guys all missed the playoffs last year. And it is because of trades like Mike Davis for a round one, which I'm sure Josh and Bare Naked Ladies is pretty happy he was able to pull the trigger on that one. But you're absolutely right. I mean, Lucas also decided to trade some draft capital away to get Calvin Ridley, who might never play in the NFL again. I've been talking to him about how he's been getting fleeced. He got fleeced in the LOC on the Michael Carter trade with Brandon too. I don't know what's up with Lucas, but clearly Bolt Up's going to be in trouble if he continues to make moves like this. And a lot of his success obviously is going to rely on Herbert, Eckler, Keenan Allen. He's basically got the top three there with the Chargers. And, if the Chargers somehow struggle, which obviously it sounds like they're not gonna, but if they do, he's obviously going to be in serious trouble. And of course, Jalen Hurts, that was one of the offseason questions we had for him. Is he finally going to break out? I don't know. What do you think, Sean? You're the Philadelphia Eagles fan, a lot of weapons there. What's your thoughts on that one?
CJ Stroud, QB1 next year. And that's what I think about that.
So there's the picks, right? Like, obviously in bad shape, no 1, no 3. At pick 23, he might be able to score, maybe a running back like Isaiah Spiller off the Chargers if he's still there at 23. Who knows? That could be a guy he could pick up late, or, maybe a wide receiver that wasn't quite as high on a lot of boards. But again, I think he's going to be another mediocre team and another easy team for me to hopefully get 2 wins against this year.
Yeah, I don't even know if Spiller is going to be there at 23. So you think 23? That's pick what, 2-7, 2-8, 2-5, something like that. I think it's 2-7 off the top of my head. And knowing the way that the LOC drafts running backs, Spiller's going to be gone. I don't even know who he's going to be able to pick there. Maybe a tight end. He does have Zach Ertz, Higbee, and OJ Howard. But I don't know who else is going to be there for him to pick at 23. And then obviously he doesn't have a third rounder. So 55, it's a dart throw at that point. And I mean, looking at his team, J.K. Dobbins, is Dobbins going to be healthy coming back? I'm pretty sure he's going to be IR start camp. Eckler, he's great, but he's also getting up there in years a little bit. And Mike Davis, he's a free agent. Everybody else in this team is not worth mentioning wide receiver wise. And you hit the nail on the head. Calvin Ridley traded for Calvin Ridley. I don't remember what he traded, but it was I think the third rounder he traded. But he's suspended this year. Does he come back? Does he come back 6 games? Does the suspension get overturned? Lessened? But then he has Keenan Allen, Kendrick Bourne, Chenault, Josh Palmer, but the rest those guys are kind of tier 4, tier 3, tier 4 wide receivers that you really don't want. He doesn't have that. He only has that one punch. Robbie Anderson there, but again, another player that I'm not high on as well. So I don't know what he's going to do. I would definitely look into trying to do something, but I don't know what that something is for him, unfortunately.
I think he's pretty much almost like, I look at what you're doing, right? Like, you blew the team up immediately and rebuilt right away. And I mean, I don't think he has a roster that can compete against, the other top teams that we've seen. Like, if you compare him to Bills Mafia, last year's champion, I mean, he's not even close roster wise. And I think that's when you have to just say to yourself, do I just blow this up, try to get what I can for guys like Robbie Anderson, etc., and just rebuild? But yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen for him this year for sure.
I don't even think he beats likely losers this year.